No way, we can't possibly be live. Not live on YouTube.
I think we're live on YouTube.
We're trending already. We're trending.
And the chat has been going for an hour already. Hello, everyone. Hello, Ron Triple Stars. Hello, Freckle Phased. Hello, Delana Brown, downtown Delana Brown. I stole your greeting there, Colin. Sorry.
You're welcome.
You suck. Oh, that's you. Us.
No, you suck.
No, you suck. The Italian slot chick. I think I said J Reel already. Susie Q, Lady Girl, Jennifer Whitley. Hello, Jennifer. Linda S, Ted Rebel, Vince White, Phoenix D, James Linton. We got a lot of people in the house already. Hello, everybody. 50 people. We just came on. Tonight, we're going to discuss our trip to Vegas that just ended on Monday for me and Sunday for Colin. We just got back to reality. And I wish I was still there. How about you, Colin?
Mate, it's the first trip I've had where I had so much fun that the homesickness was down that level, and I really want to go back now. I'm absolutely missing it. I had so much fun. I must do just a couple of shout outs before I forget it. Firstly, the trip would have been a lot more clunky if we hadn't had Cheryl there. Thank you, Cheryl. You rock. If you know who you are, thank you very, very much indeed. We love you. And so wasn't it great to meet all the new people, Ed?
It was awesome. So many of the older people that we've met before. We did a couple group polls and met a lot of new faces. Just in general, we met a bunch of new people. I also want to do some quick shout outs, and I'm going to miss people, and it's not intentional. But Scott and the Big Jackpot crew, we'll touch on that in a minute. We did a challenge with them, hung out with them again. Colin, obviously, you were there. Nick was there. He was a big help on the slot polls. Stupid Sister joined us this time. My buddy Rick, Bada Bing, he was there. Bonsai was there. Manny was there. Cheryl and Ron, we had a great time. Ran to the Bellagio. Or I'm sorry, Ron and Brooke. I think I just said that. Vic T, I met him for the first time. He was a super help. He and Bonsai actually helped me with some of the technology crap that an old man can't do when my phone was set up in the wrong position. Her again. Brian Christopher was there. He snuck in on a live stream on me. And I'll get to that. I was going to say the punch. I first from my home state of old friends, new friends. Oh, Tab was there again. I met him prior. He made one of our group polls successful. Tab is 2-Arm Bandito. He's got a slot channel too. He pulled one of the slot things through so that we actually came out winning. It was nice. Who am I missing, Colin? I hate to miss anybody.
Oh, mate, I tell you who you are missing. The people who actually turned up and brought me gifts. They were the most important ones. April S came along and she brought me some genuine American maple syrup, which was lovely. Thank you very much indeed. But there are also people like Carol Camillo and Kels from the UK. Kels, you're probably in there. Hi, Kels and Andy, who actually came along and joined in and stuff. Do you remember Frank? There was a guy called Frank in the group, Paul, and one of his team had the happy birthday thing on. I've forgotten all their names. But it was really cool. It was really nice. Unfortunately, my big list tonight, I got a big list tonight of stuff to go through, and pretty much all of it is TBJ. So I'm thinking I'm probably on their payroll now because we had some real screams with them. We had the fun. What about fun with the challenge, with the big jackpot challenge? How good was that? Which go on.
We had a challenge with the big jackpot, and that was Wednesday night. First off, I was facing a hurricane when I was due to leave. It was just coming into the panhandle of Florida. I wasn't even sure if I was going to get out Wednesday or not, and somehow we made it. We went up around it, and I got there. And the first in hit a hand pay with Colin within the first hour as we were having a cup of coffee. And then that afternoon or evening, we had our challenge with the big jackpot with T and Brian of Denver. Met a bunch of other faces there too. It was a simple little challenge, but we won, Colin. That was what was important. We won. Dude,
it was a momentous occasion for USUC and for us in general. It'll be the only time we ever beat Scott at anything, to be fair. But he did host a brilliant evening. And for those of you who've not met him in real life, he's ever so friendly and lovely. He really is a nice guy. He's a big gentle giant. But yeah, and of course the challenge was that somebody would have to end up, whoever lost, somebody would end up in the fountains at Bellagio, and I think T-Win is still in the fountains at Bellagio, to be fair.
They didn't find him after he disappeared? I remember he disappeared. They put on his swim trunks, but nobody was ever able to find him afterwards?
I've got no idea. I think maybe one of those slot sharks maybe have eaten him. So it could be a whole slot drama thing with slot sharks eating things. Actually, the big jackpot has just said, why does everyone ask me how I got JFK to wear a Raja shirt? Yeah, we saw that. So, did you see that JFK tie turned up and he was flipping and dipping in the high limit? I saw him when he opened his jacket. Raja.
Caroline Garcia said, I'm too quiet, can hardly hear me. I'm going to turn up my mic a little bit. This could be a problem. Hey, Caroline, is that any better? Normally I come through way too loud, so I tried to back it down a little tonight. Yep, everybody's saying hardly hear Ed. Okay, well, now I'm going to be coming through loud.
Yeah, okay, I'll just turn my headphones down because now I have a perforated eardrum.
Sorry.
That's all right, buddy.
Okay,
hey, Kel. Apparently my sound is great, but it is very quiet. But that's how Kelly and Andy like it. They like it when they can hear me and not you. I'm sorry, I'm just going back to my
high-tech studio here, and being a high-tech studio that Slot Cracker's running, I have one of those wind things. It's a Kleenex that I put over my microphone to keep the wind noise down. Only the best.
If it's the wind noise you're talking about, you're doing it over your microphone. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, look, you could carry on, do the rest of the stream. I'm still playing in my app.
And speaking of the app, that's what I was just going to touch on. The Big Jackpot's got an app out there where you do challenges, play slot machines. Kind of cool. I just started it right before I left to Vegas.
It looks like this.
Yep, that's it right there. Oh, let me stop talking.
No, carry on. So I was just talking so that they could see the team.
Yeah, so with this app, I started a team on there myself under Slot Family. It's hashtag Slot Family. I started it. I went to Vegas. I didn't look back, and now I've got already a handful, 8 or 10 people I think have joined on my team, and we can do challenges and play other people. And the goal here is our team needs to beat Scott's team, which is going to be difficult to do. But anybody that wants to check out the app, Scott, if you're still in there, throw up the link. Feel free of how to get to that app and join. It's free. You get coins, you play slot machines, and it's a lot of fun. I actually got a little addicted to it when I was playing it too. Couldn't put it down. So everybody join my team on Slot Family.
Yeah, hashtag Slot Family. I'm in his team, and there's a few others. There's a couple of people who are doing great guns for you in your team, actually. You'll have to have a look later when we switch off. It's really difficult because I've come off the plane. I've still got jet lag because of the 8 hours time difference. Sorry, I've got toothpaste around my face as well. I haven't had a shave. But I can't now. I can't sleep, and I've got an excuse to play the app. So I was up playing that all night. It's great. It's saving me a fortune because it stops me from going on online gambling. I just do that, and it's much more fun. Vegas Pete, put Ed and Colin the Stupid Sister pictures on the app. Yeah, well, maybe one day we'll do that. I mean, Stupid Sister's too cute to have a picture on the app, and Ed and I are too hideous. I think that's the secret, isn't it?
I'm looking at the chat. Hello, Stupid Sister. Hello, LJ. Hello, Holly Does Slots. Let's see. Delana, I see in there again. Delana, I was so psyched to meet you. That was probably one of the high points of my trip, was finally getting to meet Delana. Hello, Psychic Gambler. I see you in there.
Oh, Delana, downtown Delana Brown. That really did make our trip. She was the best company we had. Really was. You were an absolute angel, Delana, and you made our trip something extra special. Thank you very much for coming along, and I hope you enjoy the shirt and stuff. Oh, did you say LJ's in here? LJ, I just missed you. I'm so gutted. I really, you were on my list of 3 people I wanted to meet when I was out there, and I didn't get to see you. So much love, and I hope to see you soon. Oh my goodness! Thank you very much to the Big Jackpot, Edward.
I'm seeing that. Scott the Big Jackpot says, join the Slot Family Team app, .1. Okay, so it's on .1 is where you go to the website. And thank you for the super chat, Scott. I appreciate that. And everybody, please join this hashtag Slot Family Team. Don't join Scott's team. Join my team. We need to win.
That's what we like. A little bit of competition. Can we do him twice in the same month, Ed? I think we can. Hello, Holly. Holly Dustos, Colin, Art, and Ed. Are you coming to Vegas in March for our 1-year anniversary? Oh, we're so close to that. We'll have to see what we can do with our travel agent, Ed. What do you think? We'll try our best.
Possibility. Anything's possible. I have a big Asia trip that I'm going on for almost 3 weeks. I'm going to Bali. I'm going to Thailand. I think Vietnam. So that's in January. So before that and directly after that might be a little tight, but I'm eager to get back already. I had such a good time this last trip that I'm definitely eager. So anything's possible. I could do a instant pop-up trip. And are you the same, Colin? Just whim's notice?
Yeah, pretty much so. If I'll try and get a last minute flight and we'll pop over there because we had so much fun. Didn't we have so much fun, particularly because it was a family trip as well. Me, Ed, and stupid sister. That was lovely. And Ron and Brooke are just like our partners in crime, and the five of us had a scream. And I think obviously if we go anywhere, we should obviously drag those along with us. Drag them along with us. See if we can get over there.
All of a sudden I've got bad memories of fireball shots. Thank you, Freckleface, for the $20 super chat and the reminder of the fireball shots. Speaking of fireball shots, the next day after that first or second night, we did a lot of fireball shots. And my sister, I recall, giving me a piece of cinnamon gum, and it was absolutely disgusting after all those fireballs the night before. But what a great time. And also, Freckleface, thank you for your moderating while we were there. You did an awesome job. You and Nick with the group polls, doing the counts, the money, the everything. I truthfully, I couldn't do it without the help, and I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, it was a good team effort. We had a really good team there, didn't we? It was kind of nice. Hello, Angela. Welcome to the chat. Welcome. Nice to see you. Tonight we're catching up on our brilliant Vegas trip, and it was the best Vegas trip I've ever had. It was just so much fun. So many nice people, and it was a real giggle. I think people who came and got involved with the group pools, that was terrific. Meeting the other slot channels. Vic T, what a nice bloke he was, and he hung around with us quite a lot. That was very pleasant. This guy was there. Da, da, da. And we boomed with the big bang. That was nice. Kim Stickers, fireball shots led to hot dogs coming out. Oh, do you want to talk about the hot dogs, Ed?
Oh, yes. I think I've got a picture of that I could pull up. I'm a little slow on my technology. Oh, here we go. There was one night where there was a little challenge where Stupid Sister and Colin, can everybody see that? They got done up in a hot dog costume, and they came down the escalator to a bunch of screaming, clapping, and cheering people. And there's actually a video of that on You Suck. Go to our US-UK channel on YouTube, and Colin did a little video of that. And I think I even had one. I'm going to put it in somewhere else. I think there was a copyright thing on it because of music or something. I might have pulled it, but that was funny. Colin, are you able to hear me? Because a minute ago, I think we went down. We were lagging.
Yeah, there is a little bit of lagging. I don't know if it's my Wi-Fi connection or your Wi-Fi connection, but yeah, it's a little bit choppy. Colin missed the mustard and relish. Colin felt like he'd been drinking mustard and relish because I was absolutely smashed. And if you look at that video on You Suck, you can see I'm like, all right, sister, let's go down the escalator. Never again.
One thing, something that happened while we were there too, which I'm going to partially take the blame. When my original channel came back up, I had so much work to do before Vegas because I was switching everything over to it, and I was going to use it while we were in Vegas. One thing I didn't check was my moderators. So I don't know if a rogue moderator slipped in or if that moderator was there from prior that I didn't delete. Either way, it could have been my fault. But this person, and I'm not saying who, but this person went in there. And on the first night, they put 200 to 300 people in basically a timeout where they weren't able to chat. They weren't able to, I don't even know if they were able to see the thing. They were blocked. They were in the blocked column. So I woke up the next day, looked at my analytics and went in there and saw that. I was able to pull everybody out. And the next night, we were back up to about 300 people watching the stream. So that was a good one. Anyway, I'm going to move on from that. But I just want to say, if you were watching the stream the second night, I was only able to see my actual moderators. I wasn't able to see anybody else in the chat, and now I know why.
Yeah, we always have a technical glitch or two. So if you did get hacked, then understandable. But you know, that's one of those things. We kept on smiling, and more importantly, we kept on drinking.
Hey, nice, you. I love that photo. Oh, you had that photo. You've got a good copy of it. I have to show my phone. You're better with technology than me.
Yeah, well, that's because you're 74 years old, Ed.
In dog years, yep. Hey, a couple thank yous we forgot, Colin. One is Ainsworth. We did a tour of their facility on Friday. I'm not going to give the names of the hosts there or whatever, but what a great facility. We saw their factory. We saw how the machines were being put together. And the best part is we got to go into the candy room, if it was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and we got to play all the new games, some of the new stuff that was just released at G2E. And it was very informative. They told us about the machines, everything about how they work. So for the handful of us that went to Ainsworth, I thank you. That was an awesome tour. I appreciate that. And then, of course, the Cosmo. I can't say enough about the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas. They always take care of Colin and I. It's an awesome place. They allow us to do our filming. Personally, I wouldn't want to see a hot dog and a bun coming down an escalator. But they're so gracious to us. I can't thank the Cosmopolitan enough. Awesome hotel, high class, except for the hot dog and the bun, but high class place, very nice. I appreciate the Cosmopolitan.
The Cosmopolitan are lovely. We have a very nice guy called Tom. I know Tom's watching. Hi, Tom. Tom has a USUC shirt. He's part of the team. Hello, Natalie. Lovely. I'm glad you found us again. Rosemary, of course. Always nice to see you. Ellie, nice to see you. I've got some more pictures that I'm going to share with you once I've got this technology working, because this kind of thing, look, if I can just do that. I'm screen sharing. Can you see that?
I see that. That's, yep, Triple Star's wife, Brooke.
Damn it, I was going to say that's my hot new chick, but now you've let the cat out of the bag. That is actually Ron's wife. But yeah, we had some great times. And the Cosmopolitan are just so nice to us. If you're staying in Vegas, it is the best place to stay. It's the safest, cleanest, nicest. I know it can be a bit expensive, so keep your eyes out for offers. But it's Ed and I never get free rooms in other casinos now, because we're just so focused on staying there, because they let us film, they let us do whatever we want, and they really take good care of us. Brookie was on there. Did you see that, Ron? That was a picture of Brookie. There's the lovely cute Brookie. Ron McGorgeous, I call him, because they are like the hottest couple in Vegas, aren't they, Ed?
Mr. McGorgeous. That was actually funny. That's a good one.
And I'm going to stick with that, because he is. Those guys kindly took me to the pool. I'm not sharing that photograph with you because you'll see my big fat gut. But they took me out and cocktailed me at the pool.
Hey, Colin, I'm seeing in the chat, It's a Slot Machine is in here. And I want to say a big thank you. Something I didn't touch on yet. I've got the new channel membership thing going on. When Scott the Big Jackpot was just talking, his writing was green. When Cheryl or Freckleface is talking, her writing's green. I have a new emoji I'm going to show. Can everybody see that? That's Colin. And I want to thank, you see that? So I want to thank It's a Slot Machine, Simon. She put these together for me very quickly. Right now, I've got some emojis I created myself that people are using, and they're absolutely horrible. There's one in there of myself, one of Stupid Sister, and one of Colin. But Simon from It's a Slot Machine did a couple emojis for me, and within this week, I'm going to get them up and on there so people could use them if they're a channel member. And I think that's absolutely brilliant. That is an awesome emoji. Thank you very much, Simon.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm really chuffed. It's the first time it looks like I've got all my hair. So I'm kind of pleased. I love because I watch Simon's channel when she does the drawings, and of course she's got them slot machines in the house and stuff. Really cool. It does look, yeah, it looks like me. Happy, loud, big mouth Colin. You rock. It's Simon. It's a slot machine. You rock. Anyway, so yeah. So tonight I've got 2 drinks now. So I've got my naughty drink, which is in a blue glass, and I've got my iced water. My iced water is still full, but my naughty drink is getting very small. So I'm just going to have a mouthful of that. Just to keep in the loop, Ed and I will be on our travels for a lot of next year. We'll be traveling to Las Vegas and hopefully doing a tour of America around September, October next year, finishing up in the Cosmopolitan in Las Vegas, and we hope you'll join us for that. So that's there's so much more to come. So just keep staying tuned and all that kind of stuff. Hello, Steffi. Back to you, Ed.
I see Vic T's in there. What's up, Vic T? He's saying hi to Ed, Kim, Colin, Claudia, Vegas Pete. He's saying hi to everybody. I'm looking for a comment I missed a minute ago, and I think it was from Vince White. I could be wrong. said he can't find the Slot Cracker app to play the game. That's at one. Colin, help me out. Scott posted the link back in the chat. One.com.
For the big jackpot app. The other thing you can do is go to the big jackpot website, and there is the one.com, which is WON.com, which is the forum website for the big jackpot, I believe. Or go to the big jackpot on YouTube, and there's bound to be a link there to download the app.
And most importantly, make sure you join the hashtag Slot Family team when you're in the app. That way you're playing under Slot Family and Slot Cracker, and we need to kick butt in that app.
Absolutely. Make sure you join the main man.
Sandy Oyster said, when are you going to get Slot Cracker to the UK? There's a high potential of that in the near future, too.
I think that's very likely to happen this coming year. I think 2019, I'll manage to get him on a plane and get him over here and show him just how poop my country is compared with America.
I look forward to it. I'm eager to see it, but I'll have to do it in the proper months when it's about 65 to 75 degrees. When would that be?
That's a small window right here in England. That's a window between May and September. Between May and September, you'll be there. Hey Phoenix, hey Vince, hey Sandy, nice to see you. Phoenix D. I always tend to miss Phoenix D because there's a green logo there, and my eyes don't pick that up very well. I think I might be colorblind. But yeah, and Kels and Andy have just commented quite rightly, Kels and Andy, that the slot machines in the UK are CRAP. They are absolutely totally, because we don't have Buffalo Gold, we don't have Lightning Link, we don't have all the fun games, we don't have the volatile games. So I'm actually a member of let me get this. I'm a member of a super casino. Now in Britain there are about 4 super casinos, and my super casino has 30 slot machines. That's about it. And half of those slot machines are all the same machine, like a bank, like you'd see at a slot tournament. They're all the same sort of poopy, rubbishy machines. And you can't, a good thing is that you can't smoke in the casinos. A bad thing is you can't wear baseball caps or hats of any kind in the casinos. And of course, you have to pay for your drinks. So that's why I go to Vegas. Yay, Vegas. Have you ever met Matt Bridger? I'm not sure. Should I have met Matt Bridger? Who's Matt Bridger, Ed?
I don't know, but I'm looking in the chat now. I'm trying to keep up with that, my list and everything, and I'm seeing Kels and Andy in their UK. I met them, and I just accepted their friend request, and I'm seeing to see if they're in Slot Family too. But it was nice meeting you guys.
Yeah, that was so cool, them turning up. That was really nice. I got a little homesick there for a minute as well. They're from Pompey, a place called Portsmouth in the south, on the south coast of England. And I'm sure, actually, while we're here, and let me just chuck out there that G2E next year is October the 14th for a couple of days. So all you guys, I think, well, no, it's a guarantee that Ed and I will be there, probably doing a group pull, singular. So if you guys are going out into Vegas, yeah, come join up and hook up and all that kind of stuff. Is that fair to say, Ed?
It's fair to say. And also, anybody that wants to come out to that, Colin has set aside, he's graciously reached into his wallet, and he got a supersized closet where they normally store all the cleaning supplies, and we could fit 100 people in there with sleeping bags for anybody that needs accommodations.
Yeah, that's thanks for that, Ed. And there's a balcony as well. I'm sure we can cram a few more on the balcony. Hello, Dave. Nice to see you. Welcome and good evening. But yeah, come on over. What the heck? It's going to be fun.
Hello, Sizzling Slot Jackpots. Who else am I missing that's just jumped in? I think I've got everybody. 2 more things I want to touch on, Colin, and then we're going to go directly to the chat. I'm going to focus my eyes right on the chat because I'm missing a lot of things. One is tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. I'm trying something new YouTube's offering. It's premiering a video, and I'm not sure what it fully is, but there'll be a chat involved in it, just like there's a chat here now. But I'll be in the chat watching the premiere of that video, and it's going to be the hand pay I had on Dragon Link when we first got there. It'll be a full video. I think it's 15 minutes long or so. But I'm trying this YouTube premiere tomorrow night at 6 o'clock where I could come in and chat with people as we watch the video. That's one thing new. And then 2, the new feature that's called channel membership or channel sponsorship, where you'll see a couple people's, their writing is green. They're allowed to, they get specialized emojis. this falls under the community tab that they just finally installed, and I'm still waiting for the join button. But there's links. If you drop down to the $ that's in the chat, there's a little $. This can only be done from your home computer or your Android. It's not on iOS yet. But you click the $.
I've been trying to do it on my iPad. As you can see, I've just gone through the links to sign up. So it's not on iOS, so that's a bit pointless me pressing it, wasn't it?
I'm not sure it's working with iOS yet, but definitely your home computer or your Android phone, you can join. And it allows you to use the emojis. Your writing is in green. And then I could do special things where I can just have a chat or a live stream with just the members of that. Kind of a new feature. I'm trying it out. And what else do we have? Let's see. I think
I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it right now.
Oh, are they allowing you? Are they allowing you?
I tried earlier and it wouldn't work on my phone, but I'm going to try now on my iPad, and it's asking for my PayPal details, and hopefully my I don't know. I expect I should have a wrench or something, and hopefully it will go green. That's my email address. My email address is Scott eats diamonds for breakfast and poops buffalo gold. Next password.
Oh, I just got an alert that Kel's just joined Slot Family, so she's in there. Welcome.
She's British. How cool is that?
And Paylines. Hey, Paylines, I missed you by one day. One day we're going to meet up in Vegas.
All right. I forgot my password. What's my password for PayPal? T-Win still in the fountain. T-Win still in the fountain. No, it's... Okay, let's try that.
Paylines is saying, Stupid Sister said, read his comment. Paylines says, go to a web browser on iOS and pull it up. Okay, so you can pull a web browser on iOS. I guess that's like Safari or something. You could go in and click the in.
Oh, I've done it. I think I've done it. Hi, Colin. I love the way computers are so friendly, and they say, "Hi, Colin, how are you? Look at the size of your overdraft."
So if you're in, see if you can type something in the chat. See if it's up green.
I think I've done it. Agree and continue. Let's see if I go green. I've just paid at YouTube. Complete your purchase. Would you like to comment on Slot Cracker's hair? No. Right.
His hair was...
At least you still got some, unlike me. Right, so if I now go here, this is the beauty of modern technology. You see, you learned it here first on, well, I'm not on YouSucker, am I? On Slotcracker. There we go. You learned it here first on Slotcracker. I'm now opening up Slotcracker. Oh, come on, this could be smooth. Right, let's see. Are you ready for this? Oh, my phone's going off. Everything's exciting. It's all going off. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone except Ed. What color am I?
You are blue with a wrench, but you've got the heart. That's weird. You've got the heart that is part of it, but you don't have the green writing.
Is that because I'm a moderator?
It could be, but then Cheryl is a moderator, and her writing was green.
No, Cheryl is not green. She has a green heart like me. And no, right, Kimmy, I did it all on my own.
Well, anyway, there's a couple kinks that are going to have to be worked out here, and I need to get the join button, which I to the YouTube homepage for Slotcracker. But it's a new feature. It offers a couple cool things, and it's support for me. And I thank you all for all your support anyway. I appreciate it. I'm going to the chat now. I'm going to see what anybody has any questions or anything. Please write them. I'm actually staring at the chat now.
Hey, it's how you doing? All right, I'm going to read the chat while you're doing that because did I thank everybody for turning up? I bet I didn't. The Victory, slot channels, G2E. That was good fun. G2E, really good. Going to give it 2 full days next year. It's going to be super duper. Our prediction, boom. So if you have any questions, when is Vegas again? Well, Vic T slots. There will be 2 or 3 Vegas trips for Ed and I next year. The definite is October for G2E. There's also a quiet break, and there'll be a noisy break as well. So we'll keep you informed. That should be cool, and keep you all in the loop. Was your last trip with Colin the best ever? Vegas Pete is asking you, Ed. Was your last trip with me the me.
I'm sorry. When was my last trip? I was looking at something. Say that again.
Forget it, mate. Yeah, and that's quite true. Ed does wear brassieres when he's in bed. Next question. Brooke and I are shooting for December sometime. I'll coach. Right. What's this? Is you,
Colin? Can you see this? You suck is green, and triple phased is green. So it is working. It's working on the iOS Apple, but in the chat I'm looking at, everybody's blue. So I don't know what's going on.
Who knows? Anyway, I've got it to work, so I'm kind of impressed. Sitting Josh Hattles, we hope to get GTE as well next year. Dave, you didn't let us know that you were going to be there. You know, that's what you have a PM for, private message and stuff. You should have let us know. We would have hunted you down and gone for dinner with you, as we like your company, of course. Kels and Andy, you're definitely going to be there, aren't you? Because you're going to go from Portsmouth to Las Vegas. You've got to come and enjoy it with us and stay. Well, you know where Ed and I are. Every afternoon from 5 o'clock onwards, we are in the Cosmopolitan, hanging and having fun.
One thing, I met so many people this trip, and on these little group polls that we were doing each night, it was so nice to meet people, but I feel really bad. I feel like every time I'm giving one person some attention, somebody else is not getting attention, and it's so hard to spend time with everybody. At some points, there were 20 plus people around, and I want to apologize. I thank you all. I love you all for showing up, and I appreciate you all. It's just hard to be everywhere at once, but thank you all. You all mean the world to me.
Yeah, he means that sincerely. He's you know, he really did enjoy that very, very much. But he's a shy American chap. Doesn't like to talk about it. A bashful chap. Yeah, triple stars. Stupid brother. Miss my car. Oh, sis, don't start me off again. There were tears when I left, and don't start me off again. But Kimmy, I'll be seeing you very, very soon. You know that.
And Ron triple stars. That was a good night we had. We were trying. Colin actually won. He was playing with Brooke. They were playing a couple slots, and they got a nice hand pay. Ron and I were really trying hard. We even went back to his triple stars that he's known for and one of his favorite machines. And we had a lot of fun. We played for a long time at the Bellagio, but we couldn't make a hand pay happen. There were no lights going off, no bells ringing for us. Colin and Brooke actually won that one. But I had a great time, and I can't wait till we hang out again. As far as exactly when, could be December, could be, I don't know, but it's going to be soon. And I'm so eager to get back there again.
I know, it's the first time I've really missed it. It was, just to remind you, there we are, in the flesh. Yeah, it was a Red 7, and good Lord, what was it called? A double diamond, I believe. $2,400. 2,400 of your US dollars, which is kind of cool. And it was a real good boost for me, particularly as Ed and Ron had snuck off around the corner and started playing this machine without me and Brooke. So Brooke and I said, right, here we go then. Pick a machine. $60. No, actually, we picked two machines. The first machine, we won $600 in the first 3 spins. And the second machine, we won $2,400 in the 4th spin, because we know our machines, and we were flipping it in. Colin, how did I meet SC? I remember last year when you popped in a video and helped him carry his beer. I know, right? The YouTube life passes really quickly, and it seems like we've known each other literally for a lifetime. But it was a year ago, apparently, according to Cheryl, who sent me a little "it's been a year" reminder. So a year ago, and since then we've got together all sorts of places around the world. Actually, we got together many times, and long may it continue. We are the indivisible two. We are the terrible twins, the dodgy duo, whatever you choose to call us, Ed.
Hi, Tracy Ford. Hi, Phoenix D. And touching on that, Colin, yeah, it's a year has gone by really fast, but right from the get-go, we hit it off. Our personalities are so completely opposite that it just absolutely works. And it's a good team. We have a lot of fun. We like the same thing, gambling at somewhat higher limits. And Yo Teddy, hello Ed and Colin in chat. Hi Yo Teddy, what's going on, buddy?
Hello, Yo Teddy. I haven't seen you in ages, pal. How you doing? It's very nice to see you. And thank you very much, of course, for the super chat on behalf of Ed. And for a 5-day trip, what's your gambling budget? We won half our trip money back on the last day. That's pretty cool. What I like to think, Kels, for a really good, if you're going to really enjoy your trip, is between $500 and $1,000 a day, which is a lot of money. That's why all of us have to save up to be able to do it. But I won about 40% of my. I won about £8 on the last couple of days, so that's got me back out the poop. Ed, would you save £1,000 a day?
I hate to discuss budgets. Everybody's different financially, but I'm going to have to agree with you. For me to be comfortable, and keep in mind, aside from having fun and gambling, I'm also trying to shoot videos when I'm out there. But for me, it's about $1,000 a day, or $1,000 is comfortable. So if I'm there for 5 nights, you say about $5,000. But that doesn't mean you can't go there and have fun on $200–300 a night. It depends. Everybody's budget's different, and it depends what you're playing too. If you're playing lower denomination machines and having a good time and having some drinks, you could get by on a lot less. But for me, shooting videos and having a good time, I agree with you, probably close to the $1,000 a night range is what I budget.
I think that's fair comment. It's only because if we were going regularly, we would do cheaper. But yeah, when we go, that's what we like to spend.
I see somebody's flipping and dipping picture there. That was brilliant too.
Is that how on earth has he managed to hack our live stream like that? Oh, I've got one for you. Here's actually a nice photograph for you. She's not in because she's at work tonight. But if I press this. Somebody who really wanted to get together with us and gamble, and I sat and we played together on slot machines for about a good half hour. She's ever so lovely. That's April, and she brought over a gift for me. She might have brought one for you as well, but I might have sold it on eBay. Hello, Tracy. Thanks very much. But that was April. She was lovely, and we enjoyed. What were we playing? We were playing Ruby Slippers. Typical slot head. I can remember what we were playing, and that was great fun. So yeah, that was another highlight of my trip.
I missed her by, I think, one day. I think she left the day I got in or the day of, and our paths didn't cross, and I hope to meet her someday too.
Oh, bless.
Bless. You remember this picture? I don't have the technology, Colin, to do it like you are, but can you see that?
Mate, yeah, I can. I don't have that. Can you please send me a copy? A, because I'm like the tallest. It's the first time I've ever seen a photograph, and I'm almost the tallest.
No,
B, I obviously have the best shorts on.
You did, absolutely the best shorts. But the backstory to this photo was somebody, it might have been Vic T, said that he had just seen Diana in the high limit room right next to where we were playing. And I think we just wrapped up a group poll. And I said, oh, I got to go say hi to Diana. I try to catch her every time I'm out there. And a lot of times our paths have crossed and we get to say hi and play some slots together. So she was gone. She wasn't in the high limit room. So I picked up my phone and I called her and she answered. I said, hey, where are you? I heard you were just in the high limit room. She said, oh, I'm around the corner. And Diana's never going to pick up the phone for me again because instantly there were 20 people around her and everybody taking pictures. And she's awesome. Diana, you're the best. You're the best.
That was. If you look at that photograph, I've got Delana and Diana in the same photograph. That completely made my trip. I'd never met Diana before, and I didn't realize I was going to be that night. I give beauty, and I'm even wearing. Look, there's me in the shorts.
Yep. Oh, I got to talk to bring it up. It's a little blurry, but that was a great time.
And look, I'm even wearing right now live. Diana, if you're watching the video, I love you. I'm wearing a Diana Ivani wonderful wristband next to a USUC wristband. My slot cracker wristband I lost. Can you believe that? I lost it between Vegas and here.
Oh, you know where you could get another one, Colin? You can get the slot cracker wristband at slotcracker.com on the website.
Like it.
I'll send you one. I'll send you one.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Thanks, buddy. Oh, talking of sending one, I've sent some around the world. There was some went to Caroline Garcia in New Zealand. I think she might be in the chat. I'm not sure. And she wore a USUC wristband, and on a 50-cent bet, she won $900 and something because it brought her good luck. Yes, that's awesome. And also Vince White, we sent him some. And when we were out there in Vegas, obviously, if you see us in Vegas, you're going to get some wristband styling, which would be pretty cool. Yeah, so that was it. That was all I was going to mention. But Diana, I love her. Amazing hair, beautiful hair.
Rosemary Baker says Diana is a slot celebrity, and she is. And here's a little funny backstory to that. She was with a nice guy named Rex, who's actually, I'm not going to discuss what he's been in, but he's a real movie star, and he's been in lots of movies and TV shows and things. And Rex is the one that took our picture. He didn't get in it, and everybody was going up to Diana. And Rex is the real movie star that was out there. I thought that was funny.
It's probably a break from him, but poor Diana, when she's in a casino like that, she's going to get people like me going, "Oh my gosh, it's you!" And she is lovely and gorgeous and ever so nice. And I saw, and it was kind of karma because the following 2 days I bumped into her when I was hidden away around the corner in the high limit room, having a cheeky little gamble on my own away from everybody. And she came and joined me, and it was really cool. She's really sweet.
I'm looking at the chat now and seeing if there's any questions. Just throw them in. I'm going to, again, try to keep an eye on the chat, which I get away from constantly.
Oh, yeah, let's scroll down. There's so many nice, neat people in there.
Tracy Ford says, love Rex. Yeah, Rex is an awesome guy. It's just funny. I feel bad. He's the one that ended up taking the picture of all of us slaughters, and he's the real famous
he's
person.
The real famous guy.
Hey, one thing we touched on for a second too. When I first got there on Wednesday, I had the plan. I was going to try and surprise Brian Christopher. I was going to sneak up on him in disguise when he was doing a live stream, but he ended up sneaking up on me and surprised me in my live stream. You want to see what my disguise was, Colin?
Yeah, go on.
I know, I'm scared too. Give me 1 second.
I'll fill in while Ed's gone away. VP asked, Vegas Pete asked if it's his best trip being with me. Of course it was his best trip being with me. Good Lord. I don't think he could travel without me now. I'm like some kind of lucky cushion. Yeah, so here we go. Here he is, the man himself in disguise.
So I was going to use this nice mullet and these wonderful glasses, and he wouldn't have known who I was. I was going to sit next to him in his live stream and sneak in and see if he picked up who I was. Actually, this looks pretty good. I'm going to go food shopping with this tomorrow, I think.
It suits you, buddy. It absolutely suits you. The ironic twist is that we were filming or we were doing live or something. Ed was looking at the screen. I was looking at the screen. We were side by side. And Brian came in the back and went to me like this, and then he went and sat next to Ed. Ed was still looking at the screen, completely oblivious, and so I was trying to drop hints like, "Yeah, you're not doing very good. You seem to be improving. You're getting lots of luck. It seems to be coming from this direction, Ed." And Ed was like, "Oh, whatever," and he turned and sort of.
I didn't pick up on it, but he got me. So, Brian, you won this one. Next time I'll be sneaking into one of your streams. Speaking of Brian, finally my sister, who's been dying to let me take this crap off. I don't even recognize myself.
You take that off. Jason, by the way, Jason, it's a 10-hour, 45-minute flight out. It's 2 hours to the airport, 10 hours, 45 on the plane, and then about half an hour to the Cosmo. But coming back, it's about 9 hours because you get a tailwind, so it's much nicer coming back. There you go, Jason. Thank you very much for asking that question.
I just read something. Delana Brown, freckle face. What was the name of the lady that got to meet Colin and Ed and said that was her jackpot? Did we steal somebody's jackpot or sit at their machine?
No, she came up and she was shaking and she was so excited to meet us.
Oh, I remember who you mean. Was it Maria or something?
Maria, yeah.
Oh, that was sweet. Yeah, she was so happy to meet us, and then I said, "Do you want a photo?" And she was so excited. That actually makes me feel like a celebrity when I'm out there with my little slot channel. That's wonderful, and I love meeting everybody. And I always come home to Colin and wish I took more photos, wish I did more videos. There's never enough time for everything. So I don't know. How can we rectify that?
Yeah, I don't know. We had a big list of things we were going to do, and we did about 10% of them, if you remember rightly. And I never take photographs. I keep forgetting. So if any of you were out there and you took photographs of me and Ed, please do messenger them to me. That would be really nice. We've got some more questions here. Ed looks like someone, undercover boss. We could start undercover gambler. Yes, he does. Tracy Ford. Oh, it's difficult to scroll down. Somebody did ask, how often? Oh, it's KC High Roller. Hi, is that Kansas City or I don't know? Anyway, how often do you guys visit Vegas during the year? Enjoy your channel, Ed.
Vegas, on a good year, I could go every 2 months, so 6 times in a year. On a slower year, when other things and other trips are planned elsewhere, I'd say it's safe to say at least 4 times a year. Is that about right with you, Colin?
Yeah, I think so. I think I've been I've definitely been 4 times in the last 12 months, or maybe five actually. But one I was like on my Todd. But four a year, it's an expensive thing. If I have a good year, then I can go 4 times. But you know, it's an expensive business for well, for both of us to fly out there. I know we get free hotel rooms and stuff. Thank you, Cosmopolitan. We love you. But
Hey,
there are other things. They cost me thousands of dollars for an air flight every time I come out, which sucks.
Jay Real just said Ed looks like the Wayne's World guy, and he's absolutely right. That looked like the Wayne's World hairdo.
Swing. Yeah. I love that movie. Yeah, we need a cameraman. Oh, Mr. Old Guy is going to come out and cameraman for us. I know who you are now, Mr. Old Guy. It's nice to see you. Welcome. Yeah, wicked googly, in fact. Ellie, I forgot to get a photo with you guys. Sorry, Ellie. Well, you're just going to have to come back next year when we're out there doing our stuff and nonsense. Jose Fuentes. Jose Fuentes. Buenos, where are we? In your time, it's Tardes. Buenos noches here. Is saying, Ed, you looking good? You look good, Slot Cracker.
Colin, I think you and I are looking at two different chats here because I'm not seeing half the things you're commenting on unless mine's running really slow. But I do see Vince White saying, do you ever gamble downtown Vegas like El Cortez? Yeah, I love gambling downtown Vegas. Yeah, I have a good time in general playing slot machines anywhere. The problem for me is making sure I always have the camera on because that's when I always hit the jackpots, is when I'm just having fun myself. Like with a cup of coffee in the morning with Colin, we'll hit 2 jackpots.
Yeah, it's Murphy's Law. As soon as the camera's off, we win something decent. Thank you, Terry. Nice. Terry Funberg, welcome and good evening to you. And Monica saying, I think Slot Cracker is great. So do I, Monica. Yeah.
Thank you, Monica. I appreciate that.
And Ellie just says, very handsome. Now, that has to be directed towards me. It can't be towards you, right?
Of course. Yeah, I'm the great one and you're the handsome one. Absolutely.
Wouldn't that be so cool?
This is actually a good question. Jay Real asks, what was the best new slot you saw at G2E? My time there was very limited. I was running around 2 hours checking out everything. I liked the new Buffalo. There was a new, was it 007 game? What did you like, Colin?
Oh, the 007 game was actually in the Cosmo. It's actually out. I don't think it was at G2. G2E did have for me, for all of you who are 30-something, 40-somethings, they had the film. Do you remember the film From Dusk Till Dawn with a young George Clooney and Quentin Tarantino? For all of those who watched that movie, they brought out a slot for it, and there's all the cool taglines in it. So you be cool and all this kind of stuff. So that is one I'm really excited about. Saw Buffalo Diamond. That was very exciting.
Yep, the Buffalo Diamond.
We played lots of Wheel of Fortune, weird stuff with Stupid Sister. That was cool. She found the biggest machine in the whole universe and was yanking the crank, so to speak. So that was good. Next year, hello, Busy. Hey, lovely, sweetie.
Busy's in the house. I got to see Busy again. Hello.
Yeah. That was so cool. She was cool. It's always nice to see her. Yeah, next year we're gonna take it more seriously and spend some decent time filming. Ellie, I watched Colin play for morning tea, then waited for Ed at the elevators. Usually one has brains, one has looks. I'm confused which one of you is which. He has the brains, he has the looks. I don't. I have the stupid accent.
Ing Brown, Ing Brown said, downloaded the app and joined Slot Family. Yay, I'm usually the quiet one. Awesome, thank you. So you're a team member on the Slot Family app, the Big Jackpot.
Congratulations.
There's a lot of questions here.
Congratulations. It's the hashtag slot. If you go to the TVJ app, it's a hashtag Slot Family. Join our team. We're in there. If you were able to video in any casino in Vegas, well, we are. Do you know who we are? Which would you pick, or would you stay at the Cosmo? I'd stay at the Cosmo. Ed, it's up to you.
I'm not by any means downing any other hotels. The Aria has been good to me. Lots of places have been good to me. But my favorite right at the moment seems to be the Cosmo. I love the atmosphere. I love the layout of the slotting floor or the casino floor. everything about it. It's just a great time at the Cosmo, and the other places are great too. So not knocking them, but my preference right at the moment is definitely Cosmo. And real quick, I want to say hi to Steffi Slots of Fun. Mount Miguel's in the house with his green letters and his emojis he found. Hey, Mount Miguel. Hi, Steffi Slots of Fun. Who else? Jason E. Go ahead, Colin. Paul Vandermine. Greetings from the Netherlands. Hello, Paul. I hope I'm not missing anybody. I always miss
the Netherlands, the Dutch are amazing people. Holland is very close to me. Physically, it's probably only 120 miles, even though it's a completely different country. But not only do they smoked marijuana illegally for donkey's years, they also speak 4 languages. They're taught 4 languages at school. How do they find time? It's incredible. You go over there and they speak all these languages. They're fantastic people. I really enjoy myself whenever I go to Holland. I've never been to Amsterdam, but I've been to other parts of Holland, and I really enjoy it. So welcome. I don't know. Guten Tag, that's German. Bon nuit is French. I can't speak any Dutch. That's very unusual. So I'll have to learn how to speak Dutch, or Afrikaans, perhaps. I'll get my South African friend to teach me Afrikaans. That's based on the Dutch language. Vince White, hoping Stupid Sister will be joining you guys on your next trip. Oh, heck, she will.
Of course, we got to get Stupid Sister there again. She is really not a gambler by any means, and she had such a good time this trip. She even started reaching into her pocket, gambling a little bit. I started her off. She was gambling with some of my money, and she was enjoying it. And she found actually one of her favorite slots was one from Ainsworth. She loved playing it. She was having a great time. Jason E. Asks, how are the rooms at the Cosmopolitan? In my opinion, I couldn't ask for more. I always have a little balcony that overlooks the fountains. Sometimes I get a little hot tub that overlooks the fountains. I love them. They're clean. It's a great place. I love the rooms at Cosmo. You, Colin?
Well, I have a teeny confession to make. I actually occasionally smoke cigarettes. It's my one terrible vice. And when you have a balcony, you don't have to leave your room, go all the way down into the casino. So you can sit in the balcony, watch the fountains of the Bellagio, have a smoke and a cigarette, and then you can go back into your room. The rooms are amazing. I've stayed in most of the different types of room. And the one thing I will say, the most comfortable beds I've ever slept on anywhere in the world, bar none.
Yep. I love the Cosmo. I stayed 2 times back. I stayed at Aria. They called it a tower corner suite. I had the entire corner floor, was able to see everything. I actually, it's in one of my videos. It was a beautiful suite. Couldn't ask for a nicer room. But that balcony is so nice to be able to open it up, go stand out there, fresh air, see the fountains. Even though Aria has great rooms, I just love those balconies at Cosmo. It means the world.
And if you're a savvy traveler, if you're somebody who travels and knows how to use things like, in America, it's called Priceline or Hotwire. Priceline and Hotwire, they have secret hotels where they give you a vague description of a hotel and you book it and you just hope you've picked the right 5-star hotel in Vegas. Could be the Bellagio, could be the Aria, the Cosmo. But if you look under their searchings, don't quote me on this. I've done this and it's worked out, but it could be a fluke. If you look under their searchings for 5-star hotels near Center Strip fountains, and they describe themselves as having a kitchenette, that for me was 10 times out of 10. That was the Cosmopolitan, and that saves you 50% at least on the room cost. But they can't take my word for it. Don't sue me. But it's always worked out for me. So that's something. It doesn't allow me, doesn't it? That's something that you might want to do if you ever want to stay there.
Ellie is saying, I played Cleopatra with Ed. You guys remember me? I know you see a lot of names and people. Colin, remember waiting for Ed at the elevators your last day? Cosmo found my phone the next day. Ellie, of course I remember you, and I remember playing the slot with you. Part of the problem with the Facebook, the YouTube, and all these different things, people come in under different names. Then when you meet them in person, it's confusing sometimes. But I absolutely remember you playing. And
they do have different names. I remember Ellie very well because you were supposed to be down on the casino floor in 5 minutes, Edward, and you were 10 minutes late as usual. And Ellie and I were waiting, and unfortunately, she'd lost her phone in the Cosmopolitan and been up all night looking for her phone, and she was very tired. She lives quite locally to Las Vegas. But yeah, I do remember you well. I'm so pleased you're saying that the Cosmo found your phone. What a great, that's fantastic news. I'm really pleased for you, Ellie. Well done.
And Cosmo found a couple phones for me too. This one wasn't even mine, but sometimes you just go to the Lost and Found and they'll hand them to you.
Oh, that's so cool, so cool. How are we doing? We've done an hour. Good Lord.
Have we already? Oh my goodness, you're right. We're crossing the hour. So in short, we'll wrap this thing up. I want to thank everybody again, everybody that showed up to G2E, everybody that was at the group polls, everybody I met for the first time, people I've seen for second, third, fourth, fifth time, other slot channels, people that helped me with the tech when I was having problems doing live streams and the photo was the wrong. Just thank you, everybody. That I am going to truthfully say, I have been to Vegas. I can't even count how many times. Definitely over 50 times I've been to Vegas in my life. And I have to say that was probably the best trip I've ever had to Vegas. And my only regret is that I wish I spent more one-on-one time with everybody. It was difficult to do. It was almost impossible to do. I felt like I was spreading myself around a little bit too thin. But I thank you all. And I'm chalking that up to probably the best trip I've ever had to Vegas. Thank you all.
Yeah, guys, I'll just show you. This was my group pull slot cracker video lanyard and pass for my thing. Thank you all, particularly Cheryl and Vic and Ron and Brooke and everybody else for making my trip the best I've ever had. That was the best. It really was the most fun I've ever had in Las Vegas. Ed and I always have a lot of fun together. We're best mates. But you guys really, really made it special. Thank you for coming and seeing us as well. The people like Carol and Darlene and everybody and Ellie. I'm not going to say too many more goodbyes, but we'll be going live very soon. Just stay tuned to Slot Family, hashtag Slot Family on Facebook, slotcracker.com, Slotcracker here on YouTube. You Suck on YouTube, which is our other channel. You're wearing your pink shirt. Good lad. The shirts are not available, right, but special people.
Pink shirt.
Ed's got one. Yeah, that's cool. Ed at You Suck. Cheryl's got one, and Delana's got one. And so there you go. It was a fast hour. Can I record in my casinos, Natalie? I can, but I choose not to now. I choose to save up my money and spend my money gambling with my buddies in Vegas, who I love and miss you all. So it's less from me and more from Ed.
Again, thank you, everybody. And I'm really feeling like we're going to have to do a trip real soon, like in the next couple months. I can't guarantee it. I can't schedule it. But I feel like we need to go back to Vegas before the year's up. And that's not too long from now. We're almost into November. So soon we'll put something together. There's plenty more videos I've still got in my phone I haven't even downloaded yet. Tomorrow night, I've got that premiere video coming up at 6 o'clock tomorrow night. 6 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow night, where I could be in the chat and we'll watch it together. It's a new feature YouTube released. And anybody that joined the channel membership or sponsorship tonight, I'm not able to see right now where I'm at, but thank you if you joined up. That's awesome. You'll get to use those emojis and so forth and green writing. And the new emojis are going to be up. Thank you again, Simon, for creating those new emojis. They actually look better than the crappy ones I created. So thank you. And this week I'll have those new emojis in there. And basically, thank you, everybody. I appreciate all of you.
We'll see you soon, guys. Have a great night. Take care. Be safe. Happy Halloween. See you soon.
Take care, all.